Hi everyone, here we are in SnowRunner once again. Back in the snow in the region of Canada. This clip's a bit of a mix. I got so far on another mission and came across a roadblock that could be repaired, so decided to repair that so I could continue on with the other tasks. So here we are in the Azov once again. Quick check of the map. Work out which is the best way to get to where I want to go. Which is a lot harder with the snow and ice because you don't know what something's like till you get there. So I just picked up some pallet of timber there. I'd already picked up I think it's some service spare parts or vehicle spare parts, probably service spare parts. Sorry. So now we're just heading to the roadblock to clear that. One thing I must say, you playing this game, you appreciate truck drivers a lot more, especially with turning circles and the limitations they have compared to a car. And how frustrated they must get because so many people in cars just don't give them the space they need. I definitely couldn't do it, that's for sure. Heading down this mountainside. To a bit of deep snow. Well, not too bad, but I think this track is one of the well-worn tracks that I will be using on a regular basis for this map. This truck is quite ideal for these types of conditions though. Definitely one of the all-rounders. A bit of damage there from the chunks of ice. Trying to make sure that I don't end up in a hole. Last thing you want is to end up in an ice hole. Plenty of tracks there from previous excursions. place looks reasonably well packed down there. But not there. It's lucky to get into that one. Cruising along. Definitely want to do as many of the tasks in daylight as you can. Try to avoid doing too much night stuff. Understand the phrase white out a lot more now. At night with high beams on the white snow, it's very hard to see where you're going or the shape of the terrain. If ever in doubt, always check the map. You definitely don't want to assume you're going the correct way. I do check regularly, but I still make mistakes. Snow likely falling. Very nice touch. Must be getting close now, I think, to where the blockage is. Quick check, yep, not far away. There's my other truck and trailer. Waiting for the path to be cleared. I could have used the detour, but it has to be cleared anyway, so makes it easier to complete my other delivery now. Time to switch trucks. From memory, I think this is another Azov. Yep. The Azov 73210. another great vehicle. It's very handy with the crane on the rear of the truck. Makes it easier to load the truck and the trailer from that central position. This is a mod truck and also a add-on mod trailer, which I think that's one of the military spec. Which is handy because it holds spare fuel and repair parts as well, so very handy. Loaded up with 4 pallets of bricks. From memory, this is just half of the load required for the task that I'm doing. Fairly slow going in that snow. But having all-wheel drive and diff locks make a big difference. Another bonus with this truck is it has active suspension, which means I can raise the truck higher, which you'll see very shortly. It's very handy. The ice is not too bad here. Quick double check. So easily. At least there was room to turn around. Oftentimes when you've got trees either side, it makes it very difficult. change of the suspension. Chunk of ice. That's just luck. Try a different route. Taking it easy here. That's the problem with you when you're on the ice. There's simply no close trees to winch from. So it can get very nasty. Just about there to the location now. Truck back down. Back to normal. Drop-off spot, and there we have it. It's part of that task done. Quick unload. And good for the next load. Reversing skills. And there we have it. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.